How y'all doing, family? It's your boy Divine Messenger here. Another message. Ashe to all my family out there, my guys and goddesses out there. Before we even get into this, you know what I'm saying? Here's the current sub count, and we're growing fast. And to all the people that watch my videos, I really appreciate you because you don't have to even watch the video, but you do. And you take the time out of your day to subscribe and like. So before we get into this, man, make sure you just like the video. So I really appreciate you. If you do anything like the video to help this, channel grow so we can help our community out, so we can grow into a family. And I can give y'all free gems because understand the knowledge that we have is not even, it ain't even out there yet. We just get bits and pieces on social media, but YouTube, yeah. But look, I'm gonna title this video before we even get started within this religion topic. Understand, I ain't trying to disrespect nobody, so I just want to say, I don't mean no harm, no disrespect. I believe all religion is beautiful, even spirituality. Even though religion to me don't exist, nor spirituality. Those are just titles. Those are programs. So I don't practice religion. I don't practice spirituality, but I do. But I practice spirituality so much I became divine. So I'm not even a spiritual person. I just practice it clearly. As you can see, I take it serious, but I'm not spiritual, nor am I religious, because I've been at that religious phase and I became so divine. I moved past spirituality because I'm a spiritual being having a human experience. So I'm literally just the reflection of God having a universal dream. Anyways, a subscriber, I don't think he's a subscriber, but if you're not subscribed, what are you doing? His name is middle initial here, 7247. He said, what do you think of Hinduism and multiple gods and goddesses? Let's answer the first part. What I think of Hinduism, for one, it's the oldest religion in the world, I believe, and this was before consciousness even existed, so BCE. And I feel like the way mankind has implemented it, it became washed in a sense, but it hasn't, because the practices that they do in Asia or other Middle Eastern countries, they devote their divinity towards the universe. And when it comes to multiple gods and goddesses, it's that shit don't matter, because all it is just a divinity, a combination of who you always been. There's different. Think about it. Titles come from mankind or programs. So with God, right? That's not even God's real name. So think about it. This right here, you know what I'm saying? You can call this a wristband or whatever you want to call it, right? This was going to be its existence regardless. So if you didn't name it, it was still going to exist. It's just like God. So if I named this God, it didn't matter because God was going to be God regardless of it being named God. So let's go ahead and go into a deeper research, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to speak on shit I don't necessarily know, because I ain't never even practiced Hinduism, but I don't mind learning, and you're going to learn too. Understand, it's a natural religion, meaning its philosophies and practices are considered universally accessible through sincere study, reason, and experience apart from special revelation. And it's an indigenous religion made up of the diverse family of philosophies and traditions that have been practiced primarily throughout Asia for thousands of years. Literally already said that. And I'm just gonna keep scrolling too, because I'm just doing my research right along with y'all, literally right in front of y'all face. I have nothing to hide from y'all. I don't know shit about Hinduism, but I don't mind learning. All beings from the smallest organism to man are considered manifestations of the divine. And what is my YouTube name? Divine Messenger. Come on, bro. Existence, pure being, light of consciousness. That's what we all are. We are literally all consciousness with amnesia, including this. This is just consciousness with amnesia. Reflection of divine qualities depending upon the school of thought. Because of this shared divinity, Hinduism views the universe as a family. Literally, we are all a family, including the evil parts of our family. It's still all energy. What else? Mankind, because it is believed to be the most spiritually evolved, thus carries a special responsibility to honor the equal worth of all people and the underlying unity of existence through one's relationship with oneself and others. That's facts. Because you gotta think about it, we're all the reflection of each other. That's the thing, the only thing that divides us is our ego. We all feel as if we're better than somebody because, you believe in Christianity, or you believe in Satanism, or you're a Luciferian, but that shit don't matter, because at the end of the day, none of this shit even exists. That's why I put the title like that. Hinduism don't even exist. You just practice it. So it's you're not a Hindu, my nigga, because you're contradicting yourself. No Hindu is a perfect Hindu, because you're gonna fuck up and do something that goes against your Hindu practice. Does that mean you're a bad person? No. Does that mean you go to hell? No, my nigga. You're not a Hindu. You practice being one. So there's no perfect Hindu. shit's so crazy. As such, Hindus understand the divine existence, pure being, like they manifest in different forms, literally, as we are human beings, as not even human beings, as gods, disguised as people, be understood and worshipped by various means, speak to each individual in different ways to enable them to not only believe in the divine, but experience and know the divine. And the thing is, to be divine, you gotta think outside of your own self. You gotta know that. And that's the crazy part. When it comes to being divine in this world, many people don't even know the perception of divinity nor divine, because that word right there is a consciousness. Like you gotta know outside of yourself. You gotta know outside of death. You have to go past like realms to be divine. You had to literally sit with your astral ancestors, the council, Sirius X council. You got to like really speak to different entities within your own mind. So you have to be in meditation, literally talking to yourself, because that's all this is. And when you're divine, you know things that the average person won't know. So an average person won't tell you that you're not Christian. But for me, being a divine being, I'm going to tell you, you're not Christian. You practice being it. You know what I'm saying? That's literally how I see it. That's why I don't care how nobody feels, because it's like, if somebody says, oh, you're a spiritual being. No, I'm not. I practice spirituality. I'm not perfect, because I'm not gonna sit here and tell you I'm gonna eat fruit every day of my life. Fuck no. If I want to go to the gas station and get a Twix bar, I'm gonna eat a Twix bar, my nigga. Like, I don't give. If I want to eat some cookies, I'm gonna eat some cookies. I'm not gonna sit and eat vegetables like a fucking hamster every day of my life. No. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I'm not perfect, but I practice trying to be the best spiritual being I can be, because I'm trying to lead an example to my people. You know what I'm saying? That's how I see it. So there's different Hindu gods. So some of the most prominent deities include Brahma, the god responsible for the creation of the world and all living things. Literally you. So okay, let's go ahead and break down these titles. We're gonna put a process towards these titles, right? Brahma, that is you. So let's say your name is David, or your name is, Destiny, Reina, whatever the case may be, right? That is just a title placed upon your ego. That is not the real you. You are more than your name that your mother or your father gave you. So Brahma, the god, lowercase god, responsible for the creation of the world and all living things. That is you. The next one, Vishnu. If I mispronounce that, I'm sorry. The god that preserves and protects the universe. Literally you, again. So you do protect the universe. So for example, you see an ant, you see a butterfly, you see a spider, you see a dragonfly. You will not harm that, because you are protecting it. No matter how small or how big something is, you're not here to harm creation, because you created it, you gave it life, and you gave it energy. So by you killing it, or by you stepping on it, you literally just killed yourself. And I'm gonna say it again, if you stepped on creation, so if you seen an ant and you stepped on it, you just killed yourself. And that may go over somebody's head, but let that resonate with you. You are the protector, and you basically give love and light to the universe that you created. You have to. But of course, if you do accidentally do it, you forgive yourself. Don't let it don't beat yourself up. The next one, Shiva, the god that destroys the universe in order to recreate it. And that's the thing. That basically sounds like Satan. That sounds like a lower consciousness. Understand, we do destroy the world, right? Because, so like, let's say like weed, for example, you're basically, how would I describe that? So like, if you're a weed smoker, you have to get the weed from somewhere. It grows within our earth, within our mother planet God. So you're getting the weed from the earth, and you're putting it into, you're smoking it for one. So you're burning your own self, and you're inhaling it and puffing it back out. So you're harming the earth, but you're getting the benefits from it and the cons with it as well. With food, so you're growing food. If you're growing food in your backyard, what are you doing, right? You're growing the food, but you have to take it out the earth. So you're basically killing the earth, but you're putting the nutrients back inside your body to release it back to the earth. You know what I'm saying? Photosynthesis, all of that. The next one, Devi. I'm gonna say Devi. If I mispronounce that, I'm sorry. The goddess that fights to restore Dharma. I don't know what Dharma is. Hold on, the word Devi is a powerful, even frightening goddess who fights fiercely in order to restore Dharma, moral order. So I see another one. Yama is a deity of death, Dharma, the south direction in the underworld, who predominantly features in Hindu and Buddhist religion, belonging to an early stratum of Hindu deities. Okay, so it's basically, she's restoring death. Okay, that's the order of death. Okay, so it's basically like reincarnation. It would be like Set Anubis type shit. Okay, which is Egyptian mythology. But she would basically help restore, so like, let's say you do go through death, like our mother would help you through that process of death, which doesn't even exist. So as a spiritual being, we're all going to transcend eventually. So once you go through that process, you won't be alone. You will be guided towards this realm. It's just a whole different practice of what you're going to be going through. So even as a spiritual being, you're going to go through that energy transference because you're going to be transferring your energy to a different avatar. But your mother or you'll be guiding yourself, the angel of death, you'll be guiding yourself past this illusion, this simulation that we're in. You know, that's tough. This one says Krishna. If I mispronounce that, I do apologize. I ain't gonna lie, it's my first time even studying this shit. The God of compassion, tenderness, and love. Okay, it's like, you know what I'm saying? That sounds like Oshun to me. But, you know what I'm saying, your Orishas, study that. But that's what we need. We need the planet, you know, that's like Gaia to me. Or, you know what I'm saying, our mother, planet Kai. But that's what we need. You know, our women are the most beautiful thing. Their feminine energy, it helps us. It helps us masculine men out there. Even masculine men, we have to nurture and take care of our women as well. But it is great to have a woman by your side, even though don't trust a lot of these women. But the woman you do have, the one that gets presented to your life, make sure you take care of her, man. You know, make sure she pours that love and care and tenderness into you, because we need that in this world full of illusions. This shit get wicked, it gets scary, but end of the day, man, the right woman for you, she gonna make sure she gonna take care of you, feed you, provide for you. She gonna give you that good, you know what I'm saying, that good, yeah, chill. But nah, for real though, you know, once you have that, bro, you're good. You know, a woman by your side who can help you and elevate you in life, that's the best thing possible. We do need our women in life, for real, because without them, we wouldn't be here, literally. So to all my men out there, we gotta respect our women, no matter how much they disrespect our gender, our species. It is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? The right one gonna be there for you. So I really fuck with this. The next one is Lakshmi. Lakshmi. I don't know what I'm talking about. The goddess of wealth and purity. I fuck with that. That's why I got this right here. Green aventurine right here. Because wealth and prosperity, purity, that's the most beautiful form right there. I resonate with that. Okay, the next one is Saraswati. Saraswati. I'm probably mispronouncing the fuck out of these names. The goddess of learning. That's the most beautiful thing right there. Learning is beautiful. Knowledge is beautiful, because the more you learn, you can put people on game. And hey, fellas, free game. The best way to communicate with a woman, you gotta stimulate her mind. You know what I'm saying? Once you do that, put her on game to shit she ain't never experienced in her life. When you can do that, boy, oh my gosh, bro. It's like that'll be your dog, because she can help you with shit that you ain't never even learned before either. And once y'all coexist like that, come on, to a divine masculine, divine feminine. Man. Okay, Hindu worship, which is known as puja, typically takes place in the mandir, temple. Followers of Hinduism can visit the mandir anytime they please. That's tough. That's not like meditation, like for me. So it's like, if I want to go out in nature and meditate, I'll just go do that whenever I want. That's my temple. Hindus can also worship at home, and many have a special shrine dedicated to certain gods and goddesses. But of course, in Christianity, they're gonna have in the 10 Commandments, you shouldn't worship any god besides me or before me. You feel what I'm saying? But the God in Christianity is Satan, so we gotta get into that. I feel like, you know, Hinduism isn't a bad thing. I feel like, honestly, this is the most beautiful religion out there. I don't even practice religion, but I would definitely get some more info about that, because it's very interesting to think on that type of enlightenment. Another thing too that I want to point out for a lot of y'all, a Hindu views it. So for somebody who doesn't know what Hinduism even is, there are many like different beliefs and programs for a Hindu, but a lot of Hindus are enlightened, so you gotta respect their religion, because they just practice it. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's Hindu, they just practice being Hindu. You know what I'm saying? So of course they're gonna contradict themselves, but we're all programmed anyway, so it don't even matter. But a Hindu also views the entire universe as gods and everything in the universe as God, literally. So if you're worshiping gods and goddesses, who gives a fuck? You're not gonna go to hell or heaven just because you worship many gods and goddesses, because it's like all you're doing is praising yourself. That's all you're doing. You're praising yourself. The fuck? All people did was place a title upon energy. Come on, bro. Hindus believe that each person is intrinsically divine, and the purpose of life is to seek and realize the divinity within all of us. The Hindu belief is totally non-exclusive and accepts all other faiths and religious paths. Bro, Hindus is tough. That's all love. Because it's like there's no separation. How are you my reflection and you're trying to separate me because of what I believe in? You feel me? So by me being spiritual, I'm not going to reject you because you believe in Satan. I'm not gonna reject you because you believe that you're an atheist. I don't give a fuck. I'm not gonna reject you because you think that there's so many religions out there too. But that's the thing, I'm not gonna reject you for any of that because that's just my heart, that's just my soul, my spirit. We're all one. We're just programmed into what we were programmed into. So you do whatever fits your boat and you go about your day. I'll go about mine. That's how I see it. But either way it goes, man, to this, middle initial year, I appreciate you for even helping me learn something new today. And I was glad that I'm able to talk to you guys about a religion that I didn't even research before. I heard about it, but tonight was the first time I went on camera and even researched it in front of your face because I have no shame about it. I ain't scared to do none of that because I don't know shit. No matter how divine I am, I don't know shit, even though I know some shit. That makes sense. But this is a beautiful religion, honestly. And I feel as if you're Hindu, man, keep doing you. You're a beautiful being and your mind is definitely beautiful, especially if you think divine. I fuck with you because half of the population don't even know what divine intellect is. Half of the population doesn't even know how to think on a divine level. When you're divine, you know what peace feels like because what is peace? I love you. Have a great day.